Good morning, God bless you. I hope this finds you guys well. Pretty rainy here in Central Florida today. Well, I got a story to tell you if you care to listen in. This story is about a young man that's about 16 years old. He's a junior in high school. And he doesn't care for school much. And I don't think the school cared for him either. He was always getting in trouble, disturbing in the classroom and all that, and getting sent up to the principal's office. And one day he was walking in the hall, and one of the teachers saw him and said, "Hey, what are you doing? You're supposed to be in class." Then he looked at him and he said, "You know what, don't answer that. Come here for a minute." So the boy walked up to him and he said, "Man, I've seen you out there in PE playing football. And you're pretty good." He said, "Man, why don't you come out and play on my football team?" See, he was the JV coach. Well, the boy said, "I ain't never played no organized football before. And my grades, they ain't very good, so I probably couldn't play anyway." He said, "Well, I'll tell you what. If you'll come out and play football for me, I'll help you with them grades." The young man said, "Well, let me think about it." He said, "All right, but don't think too long. And by the way, go ahead and get back to class, would you?" So the next day the boy went around the school and found the coach. He said, "Hey coach, I will play football." And the coach said, "Well, then I'll help you. I'll help you with your teachers and I'll help you get your grades up." See, what the coach didn't know was a couple days earlier, this boy's daddy, he was struggling with his health, and he said, "Son," he said, "you may not do a lot of things in life right, but if you'll just do one thing for me, I'd sure appreciate it." And that thing was to finish high school. So this boy was on the verge of quitting. And one more thing, for that boy to play football, he had to cut his hair. And he's proud of his hair. This is about 1976. Everybody was proud of their hair. So anyway, coach says, can I meet your family? I'd really like to meet your family." He said, "Sure." He said, "Well, after school, why don't we I'll go home with you." He said, "All right." Well, after school, coach went to the boy's house. And they're talking to his folks, and all of a sudden the coach broke out a bowl and a pair of clippers. And the boy said, "What are you going to do with that?" He said, "Well, we're going to give you a haircut. You got to play, you can't have hair and play football. I thought we'd just go ahead and do it." All right. Well, that coach cut that boy's hair right then and there, man. It was quite the scene. His daddy really got a kick out of that. Well, you know, in life, we've all been in situations where we've seen the hand of God, haven't we? When we've been on a crossroad and you had to make the right decision at that point or it just was going to get bad, you know? Well, like I said, this was 1976. And that coach's name was Coach Loeb. And he changed my life. Well, let me tell you what the Lord has to say about all this. He says, "No temptation has overtaken you, but such as is common to man. And God is faithful, who will not allow you to be tempted beyond what you are able, but with the temptation will provide the way of escape also, that you may be able to endure it." You're not alone. God ain't never going to leave us or forsake us. And He's going to find a way if you're willing to lean in and allow Him to help you. Well, God bless you. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.